here. I said that to come in. Listen. See. So we have one person viewing already. See. Hey, Shalom. Shalom. All praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. You know, as always, we give peace and salutations to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, you know. We're the Hebrew Israelites. Here again to prophesy the downfall of this society. Speaking in about the ocean of the kingdom of heaven, you know, and letting the people of the world know, you know, about, you know, our God and His only begotten Son, our Lord, whom we serve, and to let you guys know that this is the time of the end. And how do we know when is the time of the end? Because there are certain things that are dated in the Holy Scriptures for us to know when is the time of the end. As a matter of fact, give me that in Matthew 24 verse 3. Straight to the point. So you have it?
Matthew 24 verse 3 says, and as he sat upon Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him
privily,
saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming?
Yeah, so the disciples, you know, they wanted to know when, you know, Yahweh Shai would make his return. Hey, yeah, so the disciples wanted to know when would the Lord return, because, you know, throughout prophecy, they knew that there should have been a prophet, the prophet that Moses speak about. You understand? And they knew that he was supposed to go and return. So they wanted to know, you know, when is the end? When will Rome stop ruling over Jake? See, because that was a problem back then. Because when Yahweh Shai came, Rome was in power over 2,000 years ago. And we were subjected to them. In other words, we were paying taxes to them, saying we had to work with their ways, even though we were in our land. But Herod, the Herodian dynasty, were all the Edomites. You know, they were the ones that were set up as kings over us back then in the land. So it was Jake that was sitting on the throne, it was Edomites. And then you have, under them, you have Jake that was house niggers, just as you have it today. You have Jake that was house niggers that believe that they should stay in line with what Rome was doing, because they wanted to keep having the crumbs that Rome was giving them, or the privileges to be lord over their brethren. You know, some of them are even ruled Jake with rigor, which is against the law. You understand? We're supposed to live, we're not supposed to rule over each other with rigor. That was against the law. So just as how you have men like they call them the Prime Minister and the Andrew Wallace and the upper class in society, it was the same thing back then, like back then. See? So these men, the disciples, they were looking on and saying, shit, we can't wait to get the kingdom. So they wanted to know when Rome was going to come out of power. When was the end of their rulership, their world? Go ahead.
Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the signs of thy coming, and of the end of the world?
Go ahead.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yes, and so the deception been happening, man. And not necessarily come in the name of Yahweh Shai, like the name saying that they're Yahweh Shai, but the vibration that they're coming in as if they're with the Lord, man. See? As if they're working for the Lord. Even among Israel, you have men, you know, that say that they're Hebrew Israelites, that denounces the name. Are the names, man. You know? So therefore, So, but if you look at them, the fringes are there with the border of blue, you know, and you will even see the bulletproof blockers, man. You know, you even see that much. Some of them with girdles and stuff, staff in their hand. But when it comes to the names, they are not for the names. You know, you have many in Israel, which when I just came to the truth, I didn't even though the scripture said that, but I didn't think. I was reading it with them so-called Christians in perspective. I didn't think that men in Israel would even teach that they can eat pork. But we're living in 2024 now where we see all these things are happening. That's the reason why the brother called the lesson, the M.O.T.B, you know, is getting closer and closer, because when you see these things happening, it goes to show what time in prophecy you are now at. You understand? And these things must come to a full before judgment can take place. Go ahead.
See that he be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, so these things are happening. So you're going to explain what you're supposed to look for. Go ahead.
For nation shall rise against nation.
And that is the order of the day. Nations against nations. That the rhetoric of World War III is in the ear among heavy newscasts, among every, what you call them, independent journalists, whatever. Nations against nations. War, thermonuclear war. That argument is now in the atmosphere. You understand? That's like the hot subject, man. You know, go ahead. And you could duck and cover some more. Like back then, when the Cold War, when I was teaching people to, you know, to duck and cover, you know, in case there's a nuclear, you could duck some more. Because the scriptures speak about the roots being torn up. You know, you understand? Go ahead,
Kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines.
So there's famines now. Let me say that there's famines now, but it will intensify as it goes along. You're gonna have, listen now, you're gonna have harsher famines. Now, one thing I've noticed is that right now as we speak, there is a lot of catastrophic events that's happening all over the world. In Brazil, flooding, yeah, exactly. Hails, you have landslides like crazy all over the world. You have volcano erupting, earthquakes, but you would think, like over here in the West, you would think that it's all good because it's not being pushed to create a panic on people. But you have channels and various social medias that get these videos and upload them every day. Respect part, see? And upload these videos every day showing the things that are happening. And showing that, like in Germany the other day was a flood again. You know, I forgot exactly where in Germany. Certain places in Europe, floods. 15-minute cities, that's in the talk again. I have to make mention of it. Them call it a different name. I forgot the name. Shit, I should have written it down. But you know when you're asleep and you listen to something, but you're kind of stage when you sleep. See, they have a name for it. And in England, they're saying that they're trying to push those 15-minute cities. So all the signs are there to show that we are in the end, man. Go ahead.
There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yeah, so the point that I tried to make was the fact that these catastrophic events are happening, you're gonna have food shortages along with it. See? So pestilences, sicknesses, and you can see. No, they're coming and speaking about the stab and jab and telling you how dangerous it was and how they have witnessed it wiped out people. And now you have Lord Christopher Crofton, the health minister, coming up saying, oh, don't panic over the AstraZeneca, whatever. See? Trying to do damage control. But this goes to show how dead the people are. Yep. Because if the people was walking, they would have demand answers, man. Yeah, they would have, if it's evil to stone them. See? If the people were awake or walking, yeah? If the people were walking, see, you government officials, you've been held accountable. Yep. You know, I remember when 2020 event and the whole juicing started to take place, there was a soldier that died. And the other soldiers were saying this man was top tier among
fittest man.
the fittest.
Yes,
You remember?
Exam.
Every part, yeah, fittest man.
Yeah, he was the fittest.
And all of a sudden, since they take the juice, he passed, and they were like, the government need to explain to them what if them not take them more.
And complications with the body.
Exactly.
So I think it was a heart or
exactly, definitely. Because, see, you remember?
Yeah.
See, so I mentioned them to say that even these men that are in government services, if they were truly awoken, they would have held weapons against the state, not for the state. You understand? But nevertheless, prophecy has to be fulfilled, man.
Right.
You understand? These prophecies must be. That's why we don't lose sleep over Jake. We only care about the elect. Yeah? We only speak to the elect, really. You know? And even the elect among Esau, that Satan choose, man. We speak to them because we know that they know what we are saying and that they are going to captivity. Their empire is coming down. You know? We have a
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
These are the beginning of sorrows, man. So now is the time when sorrow is the order of the day. Look at the video when the two men chop up the one another. No, nobody never stopped to think. It does this make sense until they chop up each other and live a little bit to think about it, then die. Like, did this make any goddamn sense? Huh? See, this is the reason why. This is the reason why we need a kingdom, man. This is the reason why you don't find us just a mingle with anybody. See, because we are spiritual men and we're looking on things as it is, and we understand that the scripture says that because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So there are most people are mad people in clean clothes, man. Let me say that again. Most people, they are mad in clean clothes. And the vibration and the witchcraft through the music, entertainment, in the food, whatever, that's been prayed over you people have engulfed the minds of you jakes, man. That a lot of you can't talk to, you can't be reason with, man. You're unreasonable people. Gross darkness over them. Exactly. That's the reason why we don't deal with you, jake. You know? Go ahead.
This is second Esdras, second Esdras 8 and verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter day, the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Yeah, and see, no, this is it. This is what's taking place right now. Misery. And like the video well, me not showing the video, but him send the audio. This couple left Jamaica from Portmore, went into the States.
Yeah, what the one?
And he thought that he had a good girl. But someone paid her to be on camera using a useless counterfeit while a dog is licking the other partner. Yeah? For money.
See the part of the video with the counterfeit, what do you call it?
Yeah, man, useless counterfeit.
Yeah. You see the part with that, but we never see the part with the
dog.
With the dog.
The dog was there doing it. See? And I was like, see that? Yes. Hey, 2024, I never knew that but growing up, I never knew I would come to the point where it doesn't even entice me to even look a woman. See, I'm not a homo. Yeah, I have my baby mother, my kids, whatever. But you know, the nastiness that's happening among Jake, man. Exactly, you know, so much diseases and stuff among Jake, like anything for money. Anything, like there's no boundaries anymore. This is the reason why judgment come forth every day.
God.
You might not see what they're doing because you're just a man. But the Lord Yahweh shall see everything that they're doing. There's a saying, only if night could turn to day. Yeah? But the day and the night are alike to the Lord. So you see it and you know it all things, man.
Oh, he must reveal it, and which is why we could have
Can
played
see on the
video.
phone. Exactly.
One video, and which is why we could have hear a man about it and say, oh, this nasty, and you can't believe.
And then the mother will say, give her a chance. Give her a chance when the dog was making love with... Come on, man. See, your mother need to go to, man.
That's anything that's serious. I come abroad.
Yeah, she's supposed to be put to death.
Put to death, that's this.
You know?
Yes.
And my mother would have never dare look at me and say that shit, man. So me think you are, God forbid, me have a woman and she go sleep with a beast, man. And I must forgive her to what? To go back there? You're crazy, man. Yeah. You lick your fucking head.
I remember say your beast carry out have a bacteria.
Exactly.
Crazy. I say they may have, alright. It's an animal will eat him own feces.
Feces, exactly.
Yeah, you can just imagine that there's somebody have to eat some brother, them man the wild beast. The Lord just delete your asses, man. Just press the delete button and send Satan, man. We just delete him, man. You have to highlight everything first.
Yeah, you know? Exactly, just highlight it, man, just delete it, man.
Yeah. 2 Corinthians 8 and 50 again, it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
And I don't understand what kind of pride you could have to lie with a fucking beast, man. You have to be off your hinges. You have to be mad, crazy up the head, man. This is what that does no will freedom has brought you people, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But understand for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
Like the ones that repented, saying we're begging forgiveness to the Lord Yahweh Shem. Those are the ones that we're talking to. In the others, you can go. Diamond.
You can't afford to miss this rivalry.
That was born in vain. Yeah, as scripture, that was born in vain. What's the use of a woman to a man? To bear is seed. So when the woman go and lie with a dog, what? That's in vain. That should perish. That's in vain. That was born in vain. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah. So Isaiah 6 verse 9. So he said, go and tell these people, hear indeed but understand not.
And these people, and even though we are here representing Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, reading from the Bible, showing the people what we're supposed to be doing, what we're not supposed to be doing, and if we're doing that we're not supposed to be doing, this will be the result, and if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, that will be the result. Yeah? You still have stupid people that think we're out here against the Most High. And we are the only ones stand up in the open every week. Out here 4 times a week. Yeah? 4 times a week we do this, man. Representing Yahweh Bashem Yahshua power. We are ambassadors among you people. And people still think with the Lord, man. Go ahead,
So, and see indeed, but perceive not.
And you can't see it. Because to you, the wisdom of the Most High is foolishness, man. But we are telling you that what you thought that you had, that which is wisdom, that's foolishness unto the Most High, man. We can show it. See? Because I bet you that chick that had that dog licking her ass, man. I bet you have niggas out there who would love to sleep with her because they see her naked, man. I bet you. We bet you any amount of money. See? Nasty, man. Go ahead.
So make the eyes of this people fat, and make their ears heavy.
And a lot of you don't even have the wealth.
Yeah.
But you are engulfed, by the mindset that you're supposed to chase the back, make your eyes fat. And your ears heavy. You can't hear what we're saying. Go ahead.
Then shut their eyes. Lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart. Yeah,
but you would thought that 2020 would cause a lot of you people to look into yourselves, try to understand what's happening. What does the Lord have to say about all this that's happening, and try to repent, but that's not the case. Go fast forward in 2024, look at it. We don't have any mass crowd out here.
Well, deep than darkness.
When him again, when you them 450, when they say him have pulled out too much in thousands of people the other day, we come sing say bad girl I me like. Yeah? Bad girl, dirty girl. See? Man spit in her mouth and all them shit there. See? That's what you think that the Lord is gonna kill your asses, man? In mass numbers. What you think when a loved ones fall up in a car or something like that, we don't lose sleep? We don't lose sleep. You know why we don't lose sleep? We don't lose sleep because we understand perfectly what's happening, man. Judgment. Yeah, that's a judgment of the Lord. How about him, man? Yeah, we know. See, and as it is written, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
Hey.
You know?
Scripture said them never see it. Come like a wave from the drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, so we didn't know a wicked system, now a wicked society, we didn't know a wicked world. You understand? So if they drop, then at the wave, and they drop a preach.
Yeah, confirm it. Yeah,
just a little
drop. Yeah, exactly.
So we're not going to expect a crowd for those.
Exactly, definitely.
Wickedness, the attract, good attracted to
righteousness, exactly.
Then they go together. Say,
good is set against evil.
When the righteous is a preach, then they're compatible. Wicked people more.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world and men love darkness rather than light. That's how the scripture says. Continue.
And understand with your heart and convert and be healed.
And be healed, and the point is, you're not supposed to be healed. Sorry, but you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be dark until the day of doom. Yeah, go ahead.
Then said I, Lord, oh Lord.
Yeah, so how long? How long will Jake be this way? Say, go ahead.
And he answered, until the city be wasted without inhabitants.
Meaning until the nukes. A lot of you are going to wake up unto death. Yeah? A lot of you are going to wake up when you realize that Russia, like who is in the States I'm speaking about, yeah? When Russia shoot them missiles, man, a lot of you are going to realize that shit. You know, I was wicked. I am wicked.
Not saying people out here are safe either because the water coming to consume them.
Exactly, because the island are going to move out of them places.
Right.
You know, go ahead.
Until the city be wasted without inhabitants, and the earth without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
The desolate meaning is going to be destroyed by nukes, man. Go ahead.
Say, and the Lord have removed men far away, and there be great forsaking in the midst of the land.
Yeah, shalom on the comment board, sister and brother. Yeah? Shalom. See, so, but before this destruction can come, you know, we started off speaking about these judgments. And a part of that judgment is the microchip. That has to be implemented. Yeah? As a matter of fact, somebody go up on the Google and type in, type this in for me. We're just trying something, man. Microchipping human beings 2024. See? Let's see if the Google have anything on it. You know? Let's see if it have anything on it. See?
This is not medical information.
Yeah, this is not medical. We're just reading from an article.
Yeah.
You know?
Alright, so right now the top results are showing Elon Musk appeared dealing with Elon Musk's brain chip. Elon Musk says Neuralink has implanted his first brain chip in human. Alright. Okay, so right now the hot topic in terms of microchip is the brain chip. Right, and mainly have to deal with Elon Musk. Neuralink. Right? What the other one name again? You have a next
this
one.
company, yeah, I remember the company name. I remember the name. Yeah. Synchron or something like that. Synchron, yeah. Alright. Synchron.
You want to help with them?
Yeah, let's go one of them. Let's see what we have here, yeah?
Let me bring up thing on the redacted.
Yeah.
I'm sure say the web basically them a push
remove cash totally.
No, then your Jamaican government also push more now to remove cash because they're pushing the NIDS now more than ever. Them start re-advertise the NIDS again, start push it on the people.
And the precursors have to move to the digital device, man.
Okay, definitely. What? Yeah.
Alright, so these are from New York Post. These are the latest article we can find. May 9th, 2024. Alright, and it says Elon Musk Neuralink chip suffers unexpected setback in first inhuman brain implant. Alright, so Elon Musk brain chip startup Neuralink suffered an unexpected problem in its first ever human implant as the device began to detach from the patient's skull.
So the device had to detach?
Yeah, detached from the patient's skull, reducing the amount of data it could capture.
So that means you're gonna have to go back to the draft board now to make it perfect. You know? Go ahead.
He said the company revealed that on Wednesday, Neuralink's brain computer interface, known as a BCI, was implanted into 29-year-old patient Nolan Arba's brain in January.
AKA lab rat. Go ahead.
The chip is designed to help patients with paralysis control external technology using only their mind.
Yeah, so it bypassed the spinal cord.
Right.
So it allow you to move your limbs, you know, just thinking about it. And that's miracle. That's a part of Satan's miracle.
It means that is miracle.
Exactly. This is what they're going to do, you know, to show themselves that they are God, which they are not. They are just men, and it will be proven that they are just men. You know, go ahead.
You want to be like Yahushua.
Exactly.
Like Yahushua, heal what?
Yeah, the sick, the lame, people with palsy and stuff like that.
Different thing, man.
You know?
Alright, it's Nolan, who is paralyzed from the shoulders down due to a diving accident 8 years ago, is participating in Neuralink's 6-year trial.
And when you really look at it from the surface, as someone paralyzed, you would think to yourself that, but that's a good thing. If we can put something to make him walk again, or to make his hands move. But it's a sin, man. It's against the law. You're not supposed to do that. See? And that's the reason why in the scriptures it says that whosoever receives this mark gonna receive a great sore, man. And that's a cancer. Because you imagine the brain is a fatty liquid. It's liquid with fat. It's like 90% of it is fat, if I'm not mistaken. And to merge that device on the brain, you know, to get it to stay there, connecting to those nerve endings, that's something that the regular man don't think. See, this is pure left-hand energy working with these men. You understand?
Right back. It got all the way back to the Rams, the Pharaoh priest them. You see me? We basically that replicate what Moses did do. You see me? With the left hand power.
Exactly. It's left hand energy and it's witchcraft. Not because you don't see a broom and a hat, you know, and a green face.
And the favorite celebrities are the witches.
They're witches, man. No, it's witchcraft. Go ahead.
This Revelation 13, verse 13, saying, "Do it great wonders, so that He make it fire come down from heaven."
Yeah. So not just the misses, man, but this evening, darling, this is wonders as well. To bypass the spinal cord and having someone that's paralyzed moving their limbs. That's a wonder. You know. Go ahead.
He said, "Fire make it fire come down from heaven and earth in the sight of men, they deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles."
Yeah, and a lot of men gonna see it and look on like, see? And you have Jacob there that say, "Oh, we need the white man." Because it's the white man that do this for us, man. And give us cell phone and shit like that. See? When not knowing that with Yahushua, you won't have to be thinking about replacing a limb or anything like that. You know? To be healed and to be ill is of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's 1 Samuel 2 verse 6, man. You know? Go ahead.
So by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had wound by a sword and did live.
Yeah, and that's basically Rome. See, this is Rome all over again, revised Rome. But this time the Lord gave them information on another level, technologies on another level, to show themselves mighty in the earth. And that's the reason why the Lord is coming back greater. You know, as the Lord said, I will not meet thee as a man. Because the Lord built them up so much with power and might that they would think that nobody can take them down. But the Lord is coming to show them something different. And also that implant that they're putting in the minds of men, saying, is basically is to number Israel and Judah. That's one of the reasons. Because they know that if they can number Israel and Judah, then the promise that was made to our forefathers would be null and void. You understand? But the ones that took that device are going to take that device, they're going to be numbered to the sword. That's all, man. That's all. You're going to be numbered to the sword. Go ahead, Doc.
29.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 15, I say he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as was not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, because the system that they're coming in with now, saying they're gonna present it to the mass or to the people like this is salvation. This is the way. This is the new system. And if you're not working with this, then you're gonna be alienated from society. So with this, without this mark, without working with this image, you're not gonna be able to function in society. Since you're going to be put to death physically, and also you're supposed to be put to death because you cannot function in society. You understand? But we are here to tell you not to take it. Not to worship the image of the beast. That's what we are here to tell you. We are here to tell you that, you know, follow Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Leave that to the Eden.
Exactly. That's their thing. You know? The mark that we're supposed to receive is the spirit of truth. That's the mark that we're supposed to work with. Not this carnal man that couldn't hold out him hunger a little bit longer till the food finished cooking, man. Because it's not like when the food finished cooked, Jacob would have tell him, say, no, eat none. Yeah. But he's a carnal man. And willing to do anything carnal to satisfy his own greedy soul, man. You know? Go ahead, I'll continue.
So say, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive so to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah, to receive that mark, that charagma. And that's an imprinted mark. And it's as small as a rice grain. Yeah? It's as small as a rice grain to be imprinted. And the root word of charagma is karax. Yeah? Which means the palisade, man.
Palisade, yeah.
Seeing a peel or a stake with a pivot end, and we know that the needle, the syringe of that pivot end. Sometimes when we look at the needle, it scares the shit out of me, man. To hold it big. To hold, we see them insert it and hold the flesh and lift it up and shoot that big needle and be like, fuck. See? I'm not doing that shit. See? And the root word of karax is what? Grapho. Which goes to show that, you know, it has to do with some wording or filing database, man. You know?
Written information.
That's what it got to be lost, as the brother said. You can't lost. So the word actually break itself down. It's gonna be an imprinted mark, be done by a stake that has written information on it, man. And that we know that to be the microchip. See? And we have never changed the doctrine to any other thing than the microchip. And we've been preaching this ever since the apostles came on YouTube. And brother and the apostles been preaching this long before the YouTube. See? And we have never changed our standpoint. We never tell you that it was sin in its hard form or an embargo.
The record scratch on that.
So, yeah, sleeping with white woman or Solomon at the mark. When the beast that even did exist at that time.
Yeah, you know like the record on loop.
Yeah,
It's a
scratch.
loop, it's a loop,
Scratch and scratch. We are on loop, them scratch. You know, we keep on singing the same song, man.
Yeah.
We're singing the same tune and the same beat. I guarantee you go on maybe if you go on GMS, if you go on Remnant, Save 144 now, maybe you see the Elijah Shawan by them and live right now speaking about the same thing. Because we understand that it's one spirit. You know, it's one spirit, one Lord, one baptism. We understand that. It's one spirit. And because it's one spirit, we all talk the same thing. And that's in 1 Corinthians. We are one accord, speaking the same thing. You know? Continue.
That no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Yeah, so the ones that have the mark, yeah, the ones that be a part of the society, those are the ones that will be able to function in society. That's what they're gonna be told. That's the message that will be sent down to them. You know, go ahead.
It says, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Go ahead.
So here is wisdom, let him that had understanding from the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Yeah, so that's 666. Guys, say stigma. The stigma is what? An incision by a sharp object.
Yeah.
See? Times upon times upon times upon times upon times, we have broken it down, and we don't feel any way about, you know, ask us anything about it. We are ready to break it down, because what you have to understand is that this is the time that we're living in, where this prophecy, yeah, is at the door. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's at the door, and it's coming fast, man. Yeah, I should have said it's getting through the door fast. Like today when I was coming down in the taxi, I hear them advertising the NIDs, and I was like, shit, these people don't even understand that this new ID system that the government is speaking of so much and it's pushing so much is their downfall, and it's your trap.
Total control.
Total control. And I was thinking about it, and I remember, I think if it's not you, I think it's Shopper that posted a video in the chat with somebody on TikTok speaking about the NIDs and control, this young man. And you remember that video? And I was
Homestead, the brother from Homestead.
One Jamaican brother.
Yeah.
Me not remember because me not TikTok.
Same channel.
Oh, Homestead the name. Okay. See? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, look at that. See? Nobody really speak about the NIDs like that. Hey, we've been speaking about the NIDs from 2011. From it was first introduced to the Jamaican public by Bruce Golding, man. We used to read articles. You remember how we used to, hey, the brother used to travel with, everywhere we got prophesy, man.
Yep.
We have the papers. Speak, you remember that? From
before that was common knowledge.
Before this was common knowledge, man.
You probably know that before you for Andrew.
Before even Andrew was exactly, definitely. See, we used to go out, we go downtown Kingston, we go Ocharias, we go all over Jamaica. We go Mandeville, and we speak about it, and I guarantee you that the Lord will make somebody amongst them crowds that we've been, them hundreds of people, remember that we was there speaking of those things, man. You know? The tall brother, yeah, the tall black brother, yeah, definitely. See? And they're gonna remember that the servants of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah was there, warning them about this thing before it happened. And then I did some further research, and I noticed that this device, this new ID, was first introduced to Parliament 1989, if I'm not mistaken. And what's his name again? PJ Patterson. But the thing is that they didn't have the technology. They didn't have the framework to bring forth this ID. But fast forward into 2011, when Bruce Golding was the man, you know, he made mention of the NIDs in 2011. And we did our research on it, and we pull up articles and stuff, and we started to teach about the NIDs. And fast forward in 2024, here is it.
1970s.
1970s? 1970s. Tawada. 1970s. From 1970s, Tawada. I did a lesson on it on the channel that they deleted, 1970s. See? So we are ahead. And so when your politicians come and say this or them say that, they can't tell us nothing. Because we are way ahead of this thing through the Spirit of the Lord way before them. You know, the Lord give us this mystery to come out and teach it. You know,
nothing but reveal his secrets unto
the servants, the prophets. Exactly. You know.
One more important point why it could come out then.
Go ahead.
Say Revelation 7 verse 3.
And then go Revelation 14 and 9.
It's saying earth, not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have
seal.
No, next start one more verse.
Other one.
Start that one. Revelation 7 and 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to earth the earth and the sea, saying, earth not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servant of our power in their word.
Yeah, so this destruction won't come until the servants of the Lord are sealed. You know, and this is the time where they're gonna be where they are being sealed. You know, but the more they are being sealed is the more we're heading down the path of destruction. That's it. The more the elect is being sealed is the more we are seeing chaos about to brew in the earth. You know? Go ahead. Yeah.
This Revelation 14 verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, any man worship the beast and his image, receive his mark in his forehead and his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and with brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb.
Yeah, so if you receive that mark, you're gonna be burned with missiles. If you're in America, you're gonna be burned with missiles, man. So the message is that at the end of the day, you're not supposed to take that microchip. None at all. It will be presented very soon. You will go in places like Digicel, various banks, and you will be seeing that little device and the syringe in a little showcase, and there you have representatives speaking about this device, sensitizing you people very soon, mark our words, and speaking that this is the new way, this is the future, this is what people are supposed to take, and then you're going to have a lot of people say we're not going to take it. But what's going to happen is that they're going to realize that certain benefits going to be cut.
Just like
Just like in the time of the big juicing, right? You're going to find out that you're not going to be able to have access to whatever money you have in the bank. Hey, shalom kosha, see? So now you're going to be faced with life and death. The choice of life and death, because as the scripture that the brother read in Revelation 13 saying that
no man, I used to buy us.
in the part to say, cause it, yeah, verse 15. Go verse 15, Baba Kosha.
Revelation 13 verse 15 it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
That's the part. So that is the time when the image of the beast is going to be speaking at another level. And if you are not following that way, you should be killed. Because as I said, when you go certain business places to do certain transaction, you're going to start to sensitize you people. And then people are going to say, we're not going to take that. But then certain comforts, see, because the flesh loves comfort. See, Jake don't know how to fast one whole day or 24 hours without drinking water and eating any food.
The fact that people not having food with them
mad. Exactly, you know? Yeah.
It got even a simple extent. Because when they be a roll out the cashless bus system, right, a lot of people they made out cry on it. But if them don't use the bus system, they not be able to go.
Well, exactly.
It's the same thing. They can't
trap you. See, these are the men that control your money and your food. What do you think they're going to do? See? And your comfort. So this is where big faith, yeah, is going to be needed, man. At that point, we have to be stepping out on faith. Yeah? Like the shield of faith, as the scripture says, man. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
It says, Isaiah 33 and 6 says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength
of salvation.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, so that's the key thing. The fear of the Lord, how about Shem Yashai. And that fear is the beginning of knowledge, right? Beginning of wisdom, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yashai. So at that point in time, at that given time, we're gonna be in this dark place, walking with wisdom, not thinking, oh, how we're gonna eat. We're confident, knowing that we're not supposed to take that device because the Lord will feed us, man. Why? Because he was out here doing what he told us to do, man.
Right.
See, these things, well, hey, the brothers that was here from day one, saying out here in Jamaica with us, man, we can attest to this. When we're speaking about M.O.T.B, we only just reading articles and the scriptures, man. You know, so it was like not articles showing certain things where they happen all the while, like what's happening now. Like for example, there was this nigga that the elders did a end of the world lesson on him. He was called Sean Dirks. The apostle called him Sean Jerks. Yeah, and this was like about 2008, 2009, somewhere there. Sean Dirks. And they were doing interviews on him because he had received his implant. You remember that man, Shapar? Sean Dirks, see it? See it? And this man now, you know, him come out and we spoke about him. You know, one and two things that happened, but we still stood fast and we still, you know, speak about the M.O.T.B. We never drop it any at all. Fast forward into 2024, articles up on top of articles up on top of videos, things like crazy, man. Hey, cut, exactly. Yeah, I didn't hear that, man. That's real. Yeah, that's a real quote that they lament, man. We're gonna have to step out on water, man. Meaning big faith, big faith, man. See, because what's happening is that, as I said, these comforts that we're so-called used to, they're being ready to be taken away from the people. Yeah, and when these comforts get taken away from the people, Jake gonna lose it. So you're gonna find men out here in lines, you know, fighting. Make your son go up in the line. You have 2 more millimeters, you can step up. You know, you have 2 more millimeters and you stand up right here. And we need to go up quick so we can receive the device so we can get some food. Okay. That will be the mindset of Jake. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
The Psalms 37 and verse 18. He says, the Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied.
You know, as I can speak about what happened back from all the way back, those days when the chip was being mentioned, all along coming down, you know, you have men scoff at the whole idea, you know, because they expect when we speak about this device, it's going to come up at the same time.
Without a framework.
So a lot of these Negroes, you know, have an issue with timing, man. They have an issue with the timing. But regardless of what happened during the course of time, if you've been monitoring the whole sequence of events, you'd realize that this thing is more certain to happen than ever, because as the more we push on, the more evident that this is gonna be the thing. Yeah? But you have someone focusing on it's June! There's no microchip, it's June! You have someone, you know, thinking about, you know, time period where it never did get, but the fact is it's coming out, man. That's the fact. You know what I mean? Regardless when. The fact is, it is coming out, man. Well, debate, what, you know, come out yesterday, so therefore, it don't make a difference.
the fact is, it is coming out, man. It's being rolled out gradually right now. And it's evidence to see, man. You know, going back in time, you know, you never used to have mainstream mentioning that, look, you know, we're going to have to inject a device under people's skin. You know, that was never heard of. But now they're coming out straight, telling you that, look, man, at some point in time, we're going to have to get a device under the skin. Yeah, they're actually telling you that this is going to be the new norm. Yeah? What?
Habakkuk 2 and verse 1 says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
The Lord say, oh, write the vision and make it plain upon table. You know, we understand, you know, the whole scenario of this thing playing out, man, because we get it from the scriptures and the Lord reveal that understanding unto the apostles and elders coming down the line, man. Yeah? Before it even that evident, you know, that this thing is going to be a thing, we were speaking about it. Before this evident, man, and now it is this evident. You know, it's surprised to see a nigga basically lashing out and, you know, speaking against the whole idea that it's surprising. It's not plain that this is what's gonna happen, man. Continue.
Says, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Gone.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right, and the appointed time is now, man. We're seeing the infrastructure being rolled out for the past couple of years. We see they're putting everything in place to bring about the system, man. You know what I mean? We see the ID 2020. We see the implementation of you know, digital identification system. We see the implementation. We see them rolling out the CBDCs worldwide. You know, there've been talks of the merger of the both. You know what I mean? I would know the background of all these different, you know, you know, instrument bringing you into the implementation of that device, man. We understand the background, we understand all the framework of it, we understand it. So we're not just talking off the top of our head, you know what I mean, regarding this thing. For every move that these men make, we know exactly what they're doing, man. You know what I mean? The scriptures in the Lord reveal His secrets to the servants of the prophet. We've been get. We already get the understanding of what's going on, man. So we see it's no more surprising to us than, you know, is a confirmation than it is a confirmation of what we already know.
Right?
Yeah? Wanna?
Says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it.
Right, so there's a appointed time when this thing is gonna roll out, man. We're not gonna say, oh, you're gonna be the device, it's gonna happen tomorrow. It's a process. Yeah? As we speak about infrastructure, you know, case in point, there's a CBDC right now. The CBDC right now is legal tender in Jamaica. Yeah, but the infrastructure is not complete because, you know, a lot, you know, say point of sales and all these things have been sorted out, like supermarkets, certain vendors, you know, all these things have to fall in place first before they can go full on. Yes, so they're lingering until everything gets set up. You know what I mean? To accommodate, you know, that type of service, man. So nevertheless, even though it's there, now is not the time for it to be implemented immediately, because you have certain things that are put in place before it happened, man. maybe in America and certain places you have certain store you can pick up the things and walk out. Like Amazon stores, alright?
Self-checkout.
You know,
Yeah,
self-checkout.
supermarkets where them
You
have.
certain supermarkets, man, you have certain things basically gradually they are coming in. Yeah? But hey, we can have a rush towards this thing. But just by a crisis, man. We can get a crisis and we can just rush into things. Remember in the 2020 event, going with schools thing in Jamaica here, the infrastructure for internet school, you know, it wasn't. There was, you know, a lot of the island are equipped to basically have staying at home, going to school, staying at home. By the way, school, homeschooling thing, online school as they would say. But guess what? The way things was going, people have to get with it. Get with the program, man, or get left behind. And that's what the Prime Minister did basically was saying.
And then in the ramp up of thing, you have companies that actually that push plans towards that because they have digital come out to the whole internet bundle thing and changing them plan and then flow come out to the whole fiber optic.
So they adjusted their systems and whatsoever, you know, to basically accommodate such a thing. So therefore, a crisis can make things speed up, man, very rapidly, regardless of who they get ready or whatsoever, man.
Then the pipeline a flow on the coast, you know.
Hey, basically, the Prime Minister here in Jamaica, I'm saying, oh look, man, we're gonna have to move over to that digital system, man. Else we're gonna be what? Left behind. That's what he said. So this thing is not waiting on anybody, man. They plan to wait on anybody, man.
Get with the job.
Yeah, go on now.
For the end, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So it tarry, wait for it. Because if you surely come, it will not tarry.
Right, so when I hear these men on the media speaking about a device that's ultimately going to be used, they're basically saying that is the future. You know, that's the vision being manifested. You know, that's the vision basically showing that look, man, hey, it's about to come to pass, man. Voilà.
This 2 Peter 2 verse 3 said, knowing this first, that they shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, so, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were.
Hey, so you have men out here, you know, they expect this thing to just happen right away, man. That's not how the Lord do his thing, man. There's a build up.
Right.
You know, you have Instagram. If you have if you're on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, you see this commercial like an ad come up, you know, and you maybe see one like a short skit of a film or something like that. You have to download the app to see the rest of the series, and you know, and they have multiple amount, you know, they call it episodes. You know what I mean? They try to get your money from you to watch it because you get intrigued now. Yeah. You get the hook to it. So when you spend the money now, so basically, you know, see the rest. Because you get so hooked to it now. Well, that's how movies go, man. That's how
the series.
Yeah?
The series.
The series. You know, you have certain things keep you intrigued. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what the Lord is not gonna props. Just props and everything just done right away. No. There's a build up, you know what I mean? The plot thickens, man. Yeah, you have to take the plot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is interesting, man. Hey, this thing must have substance to it, man. Or it move from this point to this point. Hey, because if there's a story to be told in the kingdom, we can't say, oh, the Lord do this and do that. Hey, we don't want to know the background and everything will take place, man. The details, give me the details. Right. You don't have no details to tell if it just happen, drops. Yeah, the ups and downs that lead to the point that we are coming to needs to be done. It's necessary to be done, man. It have to make sense. Yeah? The way we lead out into what's gonna happen have to make sense, man. It have to be of substance, man. Yeah, someone so a long time we hear about something we can't see it up here. No, bro, I don't say go. But as scripture said, those are scoffers, man. The Lord put a special spirit on them to do that. You know what I mean? Even to make the whole script interesting, man. Because, you know, every man gonna play a role, and each role gonna have its reward. How else certain reward would exist, man, if certain man never behave and act on a certain type of way? Yeah? Yeah, if scoffers are to be judged, they need to be out here scoffing.
Good.
Alright. Then they can make manifest the judgment for scoffers, man.
They have to do what they have to do.
So a man have to do what he have to do.
Every man get according to him.
Yeah. A man get rewarded according to what his work shall be, man. You know, that's how it is.
That's a quick one.
Finish
1 Corinthians.
I can finish.
14.
Finish this up. Go on up. You have it? Same way?
Yeah.
Finish? What? Finish? Yeah,
Got quick one.
Yeah.
Proverbs 19 and verse 29 said, the judgments are prepared for scorners.
Right, so there are judgments that are prepared for scorners, man. Yeah? So therefore, in order for a scorner to inherit that judgment, I have to scorn. We're not preventing a man from coming out and scoff, man. We need that to happen. Judgment that is ordained for scorners, man. Yeah? That's part of our entertainment, because hey, that's gonna be fun, man. See, when you niggas who was coming up on the comment board talking shit, coming out on the street laughing, you know, it's gonna be fun seeing what's gonna happen to you at the end of the day, man. Hey, the script says we're gonna laugh at the calamity when it comes. We're gonna mock when your fear comes. So enjoy while it lasts. Do like Edo. Rejoice and be glad. Yeah? What?
Judgments are prepared for scorners. Stripes for the back of fools.
Stripes for the backs of fools. Yeah? So guess what? We're gonna be mocking that day, man. We're gonna be scoffing that day. Mention art. Second is just 4 and 37. Yeah, the Lord measure the times, man. You know, the Lord do everything in a specific order. The Lord is not discipline, man. That's the discipline of time. You know, nothing happened before its time. You know, we have a constant cycle. You know, where we have, you know, daily cycle, and the nightly cycle, weekly cycle, monthly cycle, man. Yeah, that's what the Lord work him thing, and guess what? Every effect happen. And it's right timing. Hey, imagine the weekend come in the middle of the week. It'll be strange, man. You know what I mean? Where everybody just, you know?
That'll be a surprise, you know?
Yeah. You know, everything work in a specific time period, man. You know, the summer be coming in, you know, in the hottest time of the year. You know? Winter be coming in at the coldest time of the year. That's how it works, man. You know, so the Lord does things by seasons, man. And there's a season where this thing is going to be wrapped up, you know, all together, man. You can't expect it to happen before it's supposed to happen, man. Yeah?
Are you finished?
Let's agree on this. Revelation 22:11. As I say, it says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still."
Right.
And he that is righteous.
Every man here is you're walking with a purpose, man. There's no reason for you to be here apart from to serve or to play a role in the Lord's script. You're playing a role. And each role is important, man. It's important to the overall storyline, man. Even Esau's role is important, man. We need him to do what he's doing, man.
The art of the battle is sweet and victory.
We need him to do what he's doing. Because that's always going to amount to the end that we're going to see. You understand? So we should be praying that this devil be the devil. Yeah? The most perfect devil that he can be.
That might get the perfect judgment.
Yeah? So that we can see the end to that man. Yeah?
It says, he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
So he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Right. Hey, every man of them a lot in this big narrative, man. Every one of them a lot. You're gonna play the role that he is given to play. And there's every possible scenario. You know, you have someone gonna fit in those scenarios, man. Every possible scenario you can think of, man. The Lord have that covered, man. You can't even think about a scenario if the Lord ever create that scenario to happen. Yeah? Hey, even men in the ministry speaking, you know, exercising their works in the military, gonna fall away, man, because guess what? The Lord said that, look, man, men gonna do this thing and fall away, man. So you're supposed to be bent out of shape when you see a brother fall off and gone after some crazy ass shit. Because the Lord already speaking. Unfortunately for that person, you can't do that. Like the scripture say, oh, yeah, let's speak the gospel and I myself be a castaway. So guess what? That is going to happen, man. Men gonna speak and be a castaway. It happened already and it's going to continue to happen because the Lord said that. And you have men who is going to be honorable, do this thing, man, to the end, man. Because the Lord said that it's going to happen. Yeah? Hey, we can't do no more than believe what the Lord said. All we can do is hope and pray that we are numbered in the numbers, man. We can't do nothing to help that. Can't do nothing to help that, man. While men out here, you know, being proud, doing all type of bullshit, scoffing, saying all type of thing. Hey, we out here saying, man, look, man, we can't do nothing to help our situation more than the Lord helping us, man. We need mercy. That's what we need. We need mercy. Being out here doesn't guarantee our spot. We're just relying on purely the mercy of the Lord. That's all. Right. What can we do to impress the Lord, man? What? Knowing that, man, what a man do, you know what I mean? You don't have the strength to do that unless the Lord put that spirit down for you to do it, man. So you can't even take no credit to yourself for nothing at all, man. Nothing at all. There's no credit. You can credit yourself for anything. The power of the Lord worketh all things, man. The scripture says, man goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand? This way. Best believe that. Best understand that.
Second Peter 1 verse 10 says, wherefore the rather virgin, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
So give diligence to make your call and election sure. And even giving diligently, it's not something that you build up in yourself. The Lord have given that gift of being diligent. That's why you pray, man. You pray for that strength. Yeah? These things are things that you beg for. Beg for it. You know what I mean? Least the Lord lift that spirit from you. Put it somewhere else. And be out here talking shit. Saying you're King David or something like that. You know, I mean, fall off and next thing them try to say them are King David or something like that. We want them demons as a specific type of demon, man. The King David demon, you know, yeah, it's commonly used. You know, and that's basically, it's for them that have pride, man. Yeah? What?
Calling an election sure, for if we do these things, we shall never fall.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Lord, the prayer there is elect for these things, man. The prayer there is elect to do what is right. The prayer there, they elect to trod the path wherein they're going to be justified and safe, man. Not the elect themselves going to do something, you know what I mean, to make themselves safe, but the Lord already prepared them to walk a path, wheresoever that path bring them, you know, it's going to bring them right back to being safe, man. They themselves never plan it or know the direction of the Lord they're going to bring it. Hey, you don't know, hey, the Lord can kick you out of this thing, man, and you know, you find yourself back into this thing. We don't even know what happened. You know, you just bug your loud, you know, you go learn some sense somewhere else, and you do, the Lord bring you back, and the Lord can just have mercy and you bring you back, you do your thing or whatsoever. And the Lord can just kick your ass off, and you just get worse and worse and worse, turn a madman. Who knows what direction the Lord can bring this thing, man? That's why one should fear. One should fear. You know what I mean? And humble oneself. Yeah, go on.
James 2 and verse 17 says, even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. Yea, a man say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith with my works. Thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
Right.
But wilt thou know, O vain man, that without works is dead, but that faith without works is dead?
Yeah, faith without works is dead. Yeah, but hey, to perform the works, man, is not of your own strength. The Lord Yahweh Shemir Shai is the one who's gonna put the spirit on it to perform those works, man. You know? And I say a lot of Israelites don't understand this because hey, when you check out you know, like all the IUIC, you know, they basically make boast of the law. You know? And they think that because they do the law, they're gonna be saved by doing the law. You know what I mean? The law is good, but it won't save you, man.
But
yeah?
But basically, them boast of the law, but yet still them commit one of the first, them break the first commandment. Call upon a name where it's not the name of the law.
Yeah. You know, you see, I see once you tell yourself, say, oh look, man, you're gonna by the law, you're gonna do something to please the Most High, man. But you know, you're gonna falter, man. Because the scripture say, oh, if you transgress one point, you're guilty of all the law. And it's not possible for you to keep the law perfect. So therefore, you're a transgressor. You already get condemned by the law. No care how much law you try to do right, you get condemned already. So you know what we do? We rehearse the law and hope that the Lord can deliver us, man. Yeah? We hope that the Lord have mercy on us, man. That's all they can do. And that's a place of humility. When you're basically in a position of begging for mercy, it's different from when say, oh, me do this, so therefore, what have I yet to gain? Yeah? Hey, somebody actually said that. You know, the scripture say, oh, I have really, you know, what have I yet? Yeah.
Psalms 32 verse 1, it says, blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. So blessed is the man whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and whose spirit there is no guile.
Hey, look at King David, man. King David transgressed, man, by committing adultery, man. The Lord have mercy. Hey, the Lord will have mercy on some, and he won't on some, man. You know, we can do the equal amount, the same things, man. Equally. You know what I mean? You can do equal wickedness to another man, and that man perish and you get delivered, man. You know why? God having mercy on you, man. That's how it is, man. Hey, you have other man that commit adultery and they guess what the punishment them serve? They get put to death. David wasn't get put. David never get put to death, man.
So we have mercy, man. We will have mercy.
You know what I mean?
One of the main thing the Lord look on the inward parts of man.
Yeah, the Lord our favorite.
The scripture says David was a man half of him heart.
God. Hey, David, the Lord of our favorite. Hey, so Jake out here, me tell you Jake's there. You have a little brother or a little cousin, and a man rush. Your brother or cousin on the road.
Good.
Man be going out asking questions who do wrong, you know. You ask who wrong. One time them done sort out the matter with them for sort out and then reach home.
Yeah.
Who the wrong now? Half of them mash up somebody else on the road for this you. No, when they reach home now, them tell them I try to find out who wrong.
Or when the situation reach so far and then can't draw back what them do.
Yeah.
They want to listen in time. Then.
Yeah. That's how it is, man. Well, the Lord is with Israel, man. And in this case, is with the elect. Not to say, yo, look, man, we're not gonna be punished for certain things that we do. But guess what? He's gonna deliver us from our enemies, man. Regardless of what we did do. Yeah? And you see, that's what a lot of men can't get, man. They feel like they have to do something where, you know, the Lord will see them and impress. Be impressed upon what you do. But the thing is that, man, the very thing that you are doing, man, the Lord give you that strength to do it, man. The spirit that come on you to do it that day, the Lord did that, man. So what you have, what kind of merit you can gain from that? You don't have a merit to gain. You can't say, look, Lord, me do this when Him did do it for you. Yeah? So you can't impress Him that way. You know? So the thing is, you know, because He's the one doing it, man, you give thanks to Him. And hope that Him continue to bring you in on the path which is of righteousness, that you can be in His good favor. No? You can't do it off your own. It's not possible. Yeah?
It says Psalms 4:11. It says, thou art worthy.
Not the verse that enemies is boast.
It says, thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things,
right?
And for thy pleasure they are and were created.
Right. So every given scenario you see happen upon the planet, man, the Lord is the one create that scenario, man, and it's playing out for His pleasure, man.
Something to say.
You know, whatever outcome, you know, that took place, man, the Lord basically create that outcome. You know what I mean? It's not conditional, man. Yeah? We just work the way the Lord created to work. Yeah? Voilà.
Ephesians 2 verse 8 says, for by grace are ye saved through faith.
Right, so by grace are we saved through faith. What is grace, man? The Lord giving us a chance to be saved through faith. And part of the faith is believing that the Lord can do it. Believing that the Lord can deliver you from all those things that is in the flesh that cause you to do what you're doing. That is evil. Not you're going to bring yourself from evil in the flesh, but the Lord is going to deliver you from the evil that is in the flesh, man. Believing in that.
Right.
It's basically having faith in the Lord, man. The Lord can do it. The Lord, believing that the Lord can deliver you. Yeah, that's what is important, man. They believe that the Lord is capable enough to deliver you, man. You ever try save somebody from someone and say, me do it myself, me do it. It feel, you know? Especially when you know them can't do it.
I know already.
I know it already.
Yes, then the worst part about it, and I watch him fail over again.
And that's pride.
God.
Pride, man. Go on.
Says, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of Yahweh.
Right, so it's not of yourself, man. When even staying into this ministry, it's not of yourself, man. You don't know what direction your mind gonna bring you next, man. Hey, look, man, you don't invent the thoughts that come in your head. You ever said? They come into your head.
Right.
You're not responsible for what come in your mind, man. You're not like, you say, okay, man, I'm gonna make a thought here right now. We're gonna put a little of this in it and a little of that, and it'll come out this way. No. It just appear, you know what I mean, and you act on it, man. That's all. The next thing that's gonna pop up in your mind, you never have knowledge of it before it pop up in your mind. Showing you that, you know what I mean, there's a higher power, a higher source where your thoughts come from.
Right.
Hey, Proverbs 16 tell you where your thoughts come from, man. Yeah, go on up. Finish that and then we'll go into that.
Verse 9, not of works, lest any man should boast.
Not of works, so least any man should boast. Why? Because if you say, oh, you know, because I keep the law, when I get delivered, guess what? That's the avenue to boast. So you will not be able to say at the end of the day, because I do this and because I do that, that's the reason why I get saved and reach thy kingdom. You never ever can say that. Because it's going to be obvious that the Lord himself is the one. If it weren't for the Lord, you wouldn't be in the kingdom. That's it. Yeah.
It says, for we are his workmanship created in Amashiach Yahushai unto good works.
So we are his workmanship, man. He built us the way how he wants us to be. Not how we want to be or what we're going to do. He built us the way how he wants us to be.
We are his creation.
We are his creation, man. Not we of ourselves. Read that up. Yeah, yeah.
So Proverbs 16 and 1, it says the preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue.
I say the preparation of the heart in man, the preparation of the mind. As I said before, no one think of a thought before it come in your head. Yeah? So it was prepared elsewhere.
God.
Yeah, it's coming from an external source.
And the answer of the tongue,
right,
is from the Lord.
Right, so and all be all, man, when you speak of a mouth, man, whether it want to be, you know, something that cometh of good or evil, it's coming from the Lord, man. All language, all thought patterns or whatsoever was created by the Lord, man. We're not doing like Christians say, oh, the devil invent sin. No, the devil never invent anything. The Lord created all things. Things that he hates and things that he loves.
Can I see this one? See the transcription?
And the Lord hates evil. But guess who created? The Lord created evil, man. But he hates it. He hates unrighteousness. But guess who created it, man? The Lord created. Yes? He created Esau and yet Esau That's how it is, man.
You was a God paranoid?
Eh?
You can't say that.
The thing is, man, the way things function in this life, you know, it takes a dual aspect to manifest what we are seeing now. We know it by basic, you know. That's how everything functions around us, basically.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? We can't say one thing exists and the other don't exist, man. The Lord is one-sided, man. It's even impossible to think about one side. Yeah?
This is Ecclesiastes 10 verse 12. It said the beginning of pride is when one depart from from Yahweh,
right,
and his heart is turned away from his maker.
Right. When a man can say, I can do it by myself. Yeah. That's being wicked. But guess what? Even that itself is the Lord put that spirit on you, man. Yeah, hey. When Ahab wants to go up to Mount Gilead to die, you know, the Lord is the one that put that spirit on his prophets to tell him that lie.
You're gonna win, boy.
Yeah, man, you go there and you're gonna be victorious, man. You don't know anything, but the intent was for him to go and die. Never had choice in the matter. He was confident as he was going to win. He was confident that, look, the Lord was going to be on his side. Because the prophets tell him that, you know, if I prophet them, tell them that they don't know anything going already, you know. But the scripture says, if the prophet be deceived, I, the Lord, deceive that prophet. As the action, the deceiver and the deceiver, or is. That's how it is, man. It is, some of them things are kind of hard to swallow, but that's how it is. This basically wipe away pride from among men. Yeah? Because when a man feel like him control his own destiny, you know what I mean? You know, there's a level of pride attached to it, man. But you should know that you're not in control of anything at all. Anything at all. And you see, the thing is, the day when you can accept this fully, that's when things become more easier for you, man. When you can accept this fully. Because you see, going into the times that is coming and believing that you have to do something to help yourself out of every situation, that's the killer. That's what's gonna mess a lot of people up in that time, man. And the Lord is going to show you that there is no other alternative to get out of what Esau is going to bring up on this planet apart from him. He is the deliverer and not you of yourself. And it's going to be proven, man. It's going to be proven to you vividly. And the Lord is going to show you that there is no possible way of man to escape the days that is coming, man. No possible way. You could have prepped till you can't prep no more. Yeah? Hey, a man gonna prep hard, you know. And a man when even the prep any day in life. Gonna survive the day. The Lord can do that. The man make all the preparation for the days that's coming, man. You know, oh, we're gonna put some food in this dungeon here. We're gonna hide some back in our mountain. You know, one place, no crevice in our mountain somewhere. And we can retreat back to that if we run from here. So you make all these perfect plans, man. And a man whenever they make sit down and meditate on them plans, survive the whole thing. The Lord making stumble up for your stash. Eh? Why you get eaten by bears or something like that? Yeah? Yeah? Wow.
It's Proverbs 13. Is the man leaving an inheritance to his children, to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
Right. Job, we're gonna. It's people gonna basically, you know, set it up themselves against the day that is coming, man. You know, the elect gonna reap benefits, man.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Keep up seeing for the last years.
Yep, we're gonna reap the benefits of some other man hard labor to save themselves against the day that is coming, man.
Job 5 and verse 20 says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword.
How do you think the Lord is gonna do that? How do you think he's gonna do that? All type of scenario gonna play out, man. Even scenarios that you don't think about, the Lord's gonna play out, man. Some man never have nothing stash off, but guess what? We're gonna be delivered in famine, man.
Right.
We don't know how now. Oh no, the Lord is gonna be with us, man. And if he's with us, we're gonna be safe. And we're hard to feel that way. That we're gonna be safe in the arms of our Lord, man. He's gonna cover us under his wings, man. You best believe that.
Thou shalt be hid from the scourges of the tongue.
Go on.
Neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
Right, you're not supposed to be afraid of the destruction when it cometh, man. Because guess what? You know, if you be thinking carnally, you will realize that, no, man, there's no hope. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna break down. You go on?
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Neither shall thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stores of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
Hey, look, man. Birds carry food for the prophet, man. Yeah? There's not what the Lord can't do, man. Yeah? You're gonna realize that a lot of things be working in your favor. In that time, man. Only take faith. Lord, I shall say, as a mustard seed can move mountain, man. Yeah, and that's what you're gonna have to exercise back in that time. That's what you're gonna have to exercise. We're gonna exercise that faith in the Lord, believing that the Lord can do it. Yeah, that's what's gonna be important, man. You say the mindset of you can do this by yourself, and you can fix every problem that basically is going on. You have to leave that mindset right here, right now. You have to leave that mindset right here, right now. Because guess what? That's going to be an hindrance in that time. You have to practice right now, getting rid of that.
What's your road?
Verse 2 and verse 10 says, look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise and call upon him?
That's how it is, man. You know, it's a strange thing in our time, you know, to lean upon, you know, the Lord, who we have not seen, you know, with our physical eyes, you know. But the scripture says, blessed are them that never see but yet believe. And that's what required of you, man. Believe. Yeah, what?
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction.
Alright, the Lord is going to save in the time of affliction. You best believe that, man. Best believe that. I say the Spirit of God keep on saying this because this is what you're going to need to exercise, man, when these men bring down the hell that is coming on this earth, man. Yeah? You need to know this. Yeah? This is what's gonna be required of you, man. To believe and trust that the Lord can do this thing, man. Yeah? And not just word of mouth, but you know, confidently in your heart. You know, because scripture says, he that doubted, he that doubt shall not what? Be defended, man. Yeah? What?
Verse 13 says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted,
right?
For he believeth not.
Right. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, because he what? Believeth not. One.
Therefore shall he not be defended.
He won't be defended, man. So this is a skill that you need to have going into this time. The gift of faith, by the way. Because once you're in a position of doubt, I wonder if all them things over there read about and stump on the corner, I wonder if they're true. When the flesh starts saying, oh, it wants to save itself, I say, oh, I wonder if all this over there do, it was in vain and what. Yeah, all them type of demons, they're going to plague you. Yeah? All the doubt demons have come down. And that's a recipe to lead to more doubt, because guess what? You won't be defended and they're going to say, oh, you know that's that thing I never the real. So this will escalate. Eh? A little doubt going to bring escalation, man. Yeah? You know, one mustard seed, you know what I mean? It can spread in a big tree, man. So the reason why the Lord used that analogy, a little faith, it's going to be grown, man. Yeah? Because you have a little faith and something happen based off of your faith, you're going to build. You're going to be more confident dealing with every other given scenario that's come up. Right? And that's why good. I will keep saying that's why good to pray. That's why good to fast, because you need to see the results. Yeah, you need to see these results, man. Practice these things, man. Yeah? Exercise yourself in these things, man. Make the day that is coming more easier. Yeah? Yeah, because it's going to be a question of belief, man. Whether you believe yes or no. You know, we keep saying them that do this thing in sincerity. You know, sincerity go a far way, man. A lot of man acting, man, pretending. A lot of man pretending, man. And you have men who pretend well. You have men that pretend for years, man. Telling themselves a lie. Telling themselves that I really believe this thing, but them never really believe it, man. And these things call for self-reflection. You reflect on what you're really about. Inspect yourself, man. It's scripture say, examine thyself. What have thou be of faith? That's what you do when you're sincere. That's what you do. Question that shit. Whether you basically doing this thing sincerely, man. It's gonna help. It may not be apparent, no. But when them times come, man, it's gonna help.
Romans 8, start of verse 24 says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope.
Right.
For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for?
Gone.
But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
Right, and that's what even patience, man, that's gonna be a thing. You know, yeah. I think the Lord will come through for you right away, on the exact time. You know, it's gonna be on time. Yeah, but you know, well, you don't take a little patience, man. Yeah. Get a priest for them to wrap up.
Yeah.
2 Corinthians 16 and verse 74 says, Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
Right, so believe it or not, the Lord is going to deliver you from the day of trouble. Not you yourself, but you, the Lord is going to deliver you. Yeah, so what I was saying, Father Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kodash, give honors to the apostles and elders again of Graven Stone. Peace and blessing to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.